Listen carefully. Nhất lé nhì lung. It's a Vietnamese phrase that translates to first, cross-eyed, second, short. And it refers to the top two traits that indicate that a person is evil. My parents actually taught this to me. It's an example of how powerful our cultural environment can shape our lives. One time, my team met this man who was born in South Vietnam in the 1950s. His family was quite wealthy, so reputation meant a lot to them. Unlike his older brother, who was tall and handsome, our patient was both cross-eyed and short in stature. His parents thought of him as a monster. When he did something bad or he didn't do well in school, they would punish him severely. But when he did something well, people stayed away from him because what's more dangerous than an evil person who's smart or skilled? He could never win. He had to just shove everything inside. Every humiliation, every beating, every rejection. In the 1980s, he escaped by boat and eventually came to Canada. He found a job at a factory and he was treated really well there because he did whatever he was told. For the first time in his life, nobody was yelling at him, nobody was judging him. It was great. But then these memories of the past would come to mind. And then he'd have this burning question. If life could have always been this good, why did I have to go through all that pain? Then everything he had stored inside of him, anger, resentment, shame, hurt, just flooded out. He began to have headaches, stomach issues, sleep issues, and pain all over. But back in the 1980s and 90s, these chronic symptoms weren't considered real problems, so nobody was really able to help him. Fast forward to the 2000s, and he comes to my team. After hearing his story, our team felt sympathetic, so we really wanted to help him. But there's this energy that comes with an eagerness to help. Are you getting better? Is anything changing? Maybe we could try this. Maybe we could try that. We were getting frustrated at ourselves when we couldn't help him, and he was getting worse because he felt he was disappointing people who were trying to help him. In our focus to get him better, our team had missed the mark in terms of treatment strategy. More accurately, we missed the marker. If you think about our journey in life in terms of a navigation app, then in Vietnam, his map had narrow roads, congestion from millions of scooters and bicycles, and no real enforcement of traffic flow. Now, he never knew his location because the arrow or the marker that indicates who he is and where he is wasn't on the map. His culture told him that he should not exist. He's just driving along because society is pushing him to keep on moving. So he's constantly getting stuck in traffic or getting into crashes. All of a sudden, he's in Canada, and now his map has wider roads, way fewer vehicles, and clearer rules. But since he never developed a marker, he still doesn't know where he is. He's just continuing to drive. But now, he doesn't get stuck or crash, so he's wondering why. What he needed was a safe space to stop and get some guidance on what his marker looks like and where he actually is so that he can begin to have a choice about where to go next. But in our eagerness to help him, we were giving him the message, you need to move because we are not comfortable with where you are right now. We denied him the chance to develop his marker. Environment can have a powerful effect on a person's life, but a seemingly positive change in the environment won't always make things better. I've seen this in my experiences with immigrants, homeless people who've just been housed, and people who've just gotten out of jail. Sometimes a person just needs a safe space to stop and orient themselves. And since we're part of their environment, we need to give them space to just be and accept them in whatever state they're in. But that could mean stepping back from our own desire to help them. What have your experiences been when your environment changed? Or when you tried to help others go through it?